Greetings and welcome to Mutable Air. The energy of Gemini and the energy of the third house is here. The energy of the student, as well as communications that are based upon the higher mind and the lesser mind moving and commuting between the bridge or the rift that may exist there. We're going to go ahead and pull a 9-card spread. This 9-card spread is known as the Great Mirror. The Great Mirror is a tool devised by the Order of the Twin Sun in order to see the significance of you and another, to see how much karma exists excuse me, between you, that is the energy of Gemini, and the opposite, okay? Could be Sagittarius, could be anything that is tied to the 9th house, okay? So the guru, what they're trying to teach you. Something has happened here that has to do with coming into being. This has to do with also breaking free of a way of doing things, a method that is trying to be released by understanding some of the more subtle forces that exist in terms of the body, the body fullness, the body of the connection, in terms of what is there physically, but also subtly. There is a type of disorder that helps you to find focus, that you have found within the world, within what you have been searching for on a quest that moves through the South Node, especially if the South Node is tied to the energy of Taurus or the energy of Virgo. There is a process here of breaking free from prisons of the mind in order to meet with false truths, in order to understand more of the Seven of Swords, more of what you can pull from what you desire. If you do this, there is a passage that will lead you into glory. This also could be someone else who your significant other, person, place, or thing may be dealing with this lineage that has to do with, excuse me, meeting you in a place of health, to understand where both are coming from, to perhaps also deliver, or not deliver a message to someone who is trying to break free from the trappings of the mind, okay? Let's see here. You're dealing with someone who is consciously aware of their restlessness. They're not sleeping well, and there's an economical approach to the thoughts they have in order to conserve something, okay? What they're conserving is essentially a choice. They want to have a choice, or perhaps they want to be rid of a choice that is irrevocable, that is undeniably going to happen anyways. There is a type of union here that they are willing to be, but I think you are more concerned with a new voyage, or perhaps a new way of seeing things that is tied directly to the energy of Leo and the energy of joy or fixity, to the energy of Scorpio transformation, and Taurus as well. The axis of freedom exists here. That is perhaps something that you want to break free in order to find something else. Okay, but what it comes down to, essentially, is this conservative angst and perhaps devotional loyalty to a choice already made that is not really a choice at all. It's just the connection is there. Okay. But there's something about you that wants to move away from the connection. Beware. There is a possibility also of having your foot in your mouth when it comes to this. Be careful what you say or do. Those actions may be rash. When it comes to the deeper aspect of this connection, There is possibly some sort of contribution. What results out of it? There's a karma that exists that has to do with the processing of thoughts of betrayal and getting over that, or perhaps substituting thoughts of the mind with experiences that have not yet been found, and therefore there is a stepping stone for you to travel or make voyage away from this union. But the present moment is coming, and there is a structure here that is tied directly to hidden reservoirs of emotional grandeur, as well as the possibility of a very conservative way of doing things that is tied directly to the energy of Virgo, mutable moon, mutable earth, but then a very strong tendency to hold and reserve certain things. Because of such, the choices you make that are hair splitting tends to trigger this person into a mode of coldness, yet the union still exists. Also, there is a possibility of crossfire and different sort of splitting of hairs that occur that trigger the moon in Libra's energy, which is more based on the desire to make a choice, but the inability to do so, but in reverse, the ability to make a choice by choosing what is most just, okay? Um, what I'm seeing here is perhaps artificial ways of traveling that are sustainable. This traveling has to do with certain passions traveling to and from your significant other. There also is a possibility of truths that need to be expressed, yet there's a coldness, severe coldness that revolves around this energy. Also, there's a possibility on the conscious aspect that once again you're meeting someone who is restless, that has a Gemini-like mind, neurological processes that need to be understood, and there's a lot of Mercury energy here. Mercury tied to essentially making order of the disorder, and a secret coming out about possible ways of nostalgia that are being revisited but not shared. There also is a possibility of a changing or a mutability here that has to do with the two kings here. There are three kings, but two of them, the King of Rods as well as the King of Pentacles here. An offering wants to be made in some sort of practical way to someone who is lost in their mind. Okay? And because of such, there is a severity behind you that is ruled by Saturn and Capricorn energy, okay? As well as possibly Leo, as well as possibly seventh house being activated, Sagittarius on your end. Also a possibility of Aries. Anyways, 'tis the season of severity, and that's what I'm seeing. A need for voyage, a need for exploration. And this may sound offensive to some, but hopefully not to you. There is a possibility that there is a feeling of choices needing to be made forever in terms of this connection, and the inability to make a proper choice. If that choice is made, it may feel forced, okay? So I would advise to release the severity by moving from the 10th and the 11th house into the 9th house of exploration, expansion, okay, of the mind. That is what I'm seeing. Yeah, yeah. And not to offer where, you know, that things will not be accepted, to offer wisely in the right directions. That is the reading for you. Please take care now, and I do thank you. Bye-bye.